The Bee Diggers are coached by Randy Dreitz, assisted by Ron Albo, Lance Schwinn, Dick Creighton, Court Marquez, and Leon Lojek. The head coach of the Bulldogs is Casey Doss, assisted by Michael Chacon, Dan Fahrenbrook, Casey Miller, Dylan Johnson, Trevor Garrett, Joey O'Connor, Kyle Kingsley, Keith Decker, and Corey Schreiner. Dave Urich not with me tonight. He'll be back with me next week when the Bee Diggers take on the Sterling Tigers. And University has won the toss, and they have elected to receive. The Bee Diggers dressed in their road whites with the maroon numerals and the maroon pants and the gold outline, and University in their navy blue jerseys with the white numerals and the gray pants and the gray helmets as well, as they will receive on this cool night, we'll call it that. Temperature in the lower 50s as we begin this game, but it's expected to get down to about 41, 42 degrees by the end of the night. Let's see if Kyle Rosenbrock will be kicking off for Brush. Jaron Peterson has done some kicking off this year. He's the extra point guy. And the Bee Diggers, for the most part this season, have usually started on defense. Opening kickoff tonight's brought to you by Buildings by Design, the experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve in your building by starting your build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. Well, Rosenbrock is in there on special teams, but to kick it off will be Jaron Peterson. Back deep to receive are Carson Cox. Looks like he's flanked over there by Matt Dietrich. And Jaron Peterson awaits the signal for the official. By the way, those returners are standing at the 15. And that one's booted high and fairly deep. Cox backs up to the 11. Running to his left to the 15. Straight ahead to the 30. He's got a seam across the 35. Two Bee Diggers to beat across the 45 to close to midfield. A return of 50. Check that, 39 yards to the 50. Cameron Alexander makes the tackle. And not a good start there for the Bee Diggers on special teams, as University is in very good field position to begin this drive. At midfield on the 39-yard return by Carson Cox. In a shotgun formation, the quarterback is Zach Dahl. On 1st and 10, and everybody moved except the ball was not snapped. Well, that is rather odd there. Brody Medina and Kyle Yoshimura are in the backfield, so that's a illegal procedure. It's really against the center because both lines moved, but the ball was not snapped. 1st and 15 for University at their own 45-yard line. The quarterback, Dahl, will be in that shotgun with Yoshimura to his right. Receiver split left and right on 1st down, looking to throw out to his right. That pass is going to be caught underneath at midfield. Alexander makes the tackle. The catch was made over there by Andrew Larson. And the gain will be 5. It'll be 2nd down and 10 yards to go from midfield for University. Quickly up to the line. The receiver to the left is D. Gordon. Check that. That's Paul Medina. One receiver flanked to the right from the shotgun. Man in motion to the right is Medina. Handoff Yoshimura up the middle. He spins across the 50, held up by Rosenbrock at the 47. Picks up 3. The ball was fumbled, but I think it was ruled dead. And it was, as Guzman picked it up. So Yoshimura with a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 7 to go for the Bee Digger 47-yard line. When you're shopping for new appliances, shop the best appliance store in Fort Morgan, B&B Appliance, carrying a full line of Whirlpool appliances that help you find your perfect fit. B&B Appliance in downtown Fort Morgan. 3rd down and 7 for the Bee Digger 47 in the opening 90 seconds of the game. 2 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left, 1 setback, 3-step drop, throws out to his right, incomplete, not even close to the intended receiver, Larson. Well defended by Mikey Gutierrez and Cameron Alexander. In fact, Larson was double-teamed. It'll be 4th and 7, and University will have to punt. But the B-Diggers will not get good field position unless this punt is brutally bad. Yoshimura will punt standing at his own 38-yard line. Guzman and Alexander, two returners, which you rarely see for the B-Diggers, at their own 15. Perfect snap. And then he boots the ball off the bottom of his foot, and he booted it to the 48-yard line, where it was pounced upon by a B-Digger. So, in other words, that punt went for a negative 5 yards. He almost missed it completely. That was very Charlie Brownish. So, 1st and 10 for the B-Diggers. I haven't seen that. It's officially the 49-yard line of University. And now the B-Diggers already threatening with a punt that officially went for a minus 4 yards. Under centers, Maltos Garcia will get to the starting lineup here momentarily. On 1st and 10 for the 49, the backs are split. Arnoldo is going to hand it off to Rosenbrock, stutter stepping to the 47. Not much there. In on the play was Zach Anderson. It'll be 2nd down and 8 to go for the B-Diggers after the gain of 2 by Rosenbrock. Mikey Gutierrez also in that starting lineup. Starting lineup is brought to you by Cargill Beef, committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and continuously improving products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at Cargill.com. 2nd down and 8 from the 47-yard line. The backs remain split. Maltos Garcia, play action, rolls to his right, wants to throw, throwing along the sideline. Pass is going to be caught wide open to the 10-5. Touchdown! Wide open to Alec Peterson. 47 yards away. That was easy pickings for the B-Diggers. And with 9:33 to go in the opening quarter, it's Brush 6, University nothing. And, I mean, he was wide open by about 15 yards. There wasn't a Bulldog within a good 15 yards. Now the extra point to be attempted by Jaron Peterson. Off the hold of Maltos Garcia. Awaiting the snap. The kick is up, and that kick is inside the left upright. It's good. 9:33 to go, first quarter. The B-Diggers are in the lead, 7-0 over University on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 2 plays, 49 yards and 51 seconds. Alec Peterson, a 47-yard catch off the throw from Arnoldo Maltos Garcia. Extra point was good. 7-0 B-Diggers over University as Jaron Peterson booted the ball to the 3-yard line, and it rolled into the end zone. So University now has the football. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the B-Diggers made quick work of that University defense. They'll be lining up in a shotgun primarily. Zach Dahl, the sophomore quarterback, with one in the backfield on 1st and 10 for the 20. 2 receivers split each side. Man in motion to the right. And there is a quarterback keeper running up the middle across the 25 and tackled at about the 26. Was Dahl. Nice play there by Rosenbrock. They might give him the 27. We'll call it a gain of about 7. 2nd down. And 3 to go for University. That might be the best play that University can run because the B-Diggers have to react very quickly as opposed to these pass plays and handoff plays that take a while. There's a give right up the middle to Yoshimura. He's got a yard, and that's it. He was swallowed up at the 28-yard line. Mikey Gutierrez, the first B-Digger in on the play. It'll be 3rd down. And we will call it 2 yards to go from their own 28-yard line. 8:40 to go in the opening quarter from Greeley. University, I believe I said they lost to Sterling last week, 27-20. They actually lost to Eaton, 49-0. 3rd and 2 from their own 28. Under center this time is Dahl. He's going to run to his left, and he lunges for the 30-yard line, but he's not, well, he might have gotten there because they're tackling him at the 27, but he must have got a lot of forward progress. at the 30. That might actually be a first down, picking up a couple of yards. Let's see if they're going to bring out the sticks. They're going to give him the first down on the 2-yard gain there by Zach Dahl as the drive continues for University. First and 10 at the 30. 2 in the backfield. Out of a shotgun is Dahl. He's got the football. 2-step drop. Throws to his left. The pass is caught underneath. Nope. Short of the 40-yard line. The officials are conferring, but they're going to call it incomplete. Intended for Andrew Larson on that slant. The ball was thrown a little bit low. It'll be 2nd down and 10 to go for the Bulldogs. Dahl is 1 out of 3 for 5 yards in the early going. On 2nd and 10 from the 30. Receiver split to the left and right. Dahl in a shotgun. Man in motion to the left is Medina. He's got the football on the end around, running left. Rosenbrock chasing him down. He gets by him across the 35 towards the 37 or 38-yard line. For the play was made by Cameron Alexander, but it's a gain of close to 8 for Paul Medina. 3rd down and a long 2 to go for the Bulldogs. Upcoming is the 6th play of the drive. Checking back in is Carson Cox. Bee Diggers have had 1 possession. They've run 2 plays. On 3rd down and 2 from the 38-yard line. University taking some time getting in that play. They've got to race up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers out to the right. Nobody to the left. In motion to the left is Cox. There's the snap. There's the handoff to Yoshimura. He's going to take a loss back at the 35-yard line. Too many Bee Diggers in on the play, including Gutierrez and also Tristan Teeter. So the loss back to the 35, and Yoshimura's got 3 carries for 1 yard. It'll be 4th and 5 from the 35, and the Bulldogs will have to punt as we approach the midway point of the first quarter and brush up 7-0 on an Alec Peterson 47-yard reception. Now Yoshimura's last punt went behind the line of scrimmage. He barely kicked the football. This time he does boot it, end over end. Waiting for it is Guzman at the 32. Stutter stepping to the 35, to the 40-yard line, breaks out of a tackle. Along the left sideline to the 50. Guzman with a couple of beat, and he's down at the 41-yard line. Check it, the 40. It's a return of 28 yards, and the Bee Diggers with excellent field position. Once again in University territory. Have got the ball with 6:18 to go. And Brush looking for another score. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Matos Garcia once again will be under center. Cameron Alexander's the receiver to the right. With a back split. Matos Garcia hands it off. Stutter stepping is Conrad Cole, who lunges to about the 37 or 38-yard line. Slipped a little bit there, wanted some more. But nonetheless, a pretty good gain there for Conrad Cole. We'll call it 8 yards to the 37. It'll be 2nd down and a long 2 for the Bee Diggers. Check that. We'll call it the 32. It went for the 40 to the 32. 2nd down and a long 2. Yeah, the Bee Diggers really don't have to pass too much in this game, but they can run the ball that well, although their touchdown was through the air. Matos Garcia waits the snap. This time he'll pitch it right to Gutierrez. Daylight to the 30, along the right sideline to the 25, and he's going to go out of bounds inside the 25 at about the 23, as they're still spotting the football along the far sideline for Mikey Gutierrez. It's a gain of 9. 1st and 10 for the Bee Diggers, as the Bee Diggers are threatening with just over 5.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter and holding a 7-0 lead. At the 23, the Bee Diggers lining up along the far right hash mark. On 1st and 10, Matos Garcia takes the snap. There's the handoff on the counter to Gutierrez. Stutter stepping to the 20. Gets a block to the 15. Down to the 10. Gutierrez still on his feet. He dives to about the 5. Mikey Gutierrez with another solid run for the Bee Diggers. 1st and goal. And the gain goes for 19 yards. They give him the 4-yard line. And Gutierrez now with 2 carries for 28 yards. Peterson checks back into the game, although probably being used as a decoy here. Gutierrez in the backfield along with Rosenbrock now. Rosenbrock is out of a shotgun. Rosenbrock will keep it himself. No, he'll hand it off to Gutierrez, but he's stuffed. Had Rosenbrock kept it himself, he would have scored easy. But that time, Gutierrez was stuffed. Behind the line of scrimmage, he loses a yard. Middle of that defensive line led by Chad Klur, 6 foot 285. Made the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and goal to go for Brush at the 5-yard line. As Rosenbrock, once again, more than likely, will be out of the shotgun. Yeah, had he kept the ball, it would have been a touchdown because about 4 or 5 guys tackled Gutierrez. Rosenbrock again in a shotgun. Let's see if he keeps it this time. On 2nd and goal from the 5, Rosenbrock rolls to his right looking to throw towards the end zone. It's batted down. The ball was batted down by John Prom. 6'6", 228. Well, these boys got some size here. 3rd down and goal. I think the Bee Diggers are just stretching out that playbook a little bit because they know they could run the football and get into the end zone. But they tried something underneath with a pass. Didn't work that time. 3rd and goal from the 5. Matos Garcia is under center. The Bee Diggers are looking to extend a 7-0 lead. Awaiting the snap. Matos Garcia, a pitch right to Gutierrez. He fumbled the ball. It's loose. And did University pick it up? And I believe they did. Oh, Gutierrez fumbled an easy pitch. It was right in his gut. And the Bulldogs have taken over inside their 5-yard line. That's a rare mistake by Mikey Gutierrez. Recovered by one of the Bulldogs. In fact, at the 5-yard line. So they've got it with 4:07 to go in the opening quarter. And the Bee Diggers holding a 7-0 lead. Didn't expect to see that happen. I think Gutierrez was looking already towards the end zone. Doss out of a shotgun. 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line. Back to throw, looking to his right. Lobs it on the fly pattern up the right side. It's caught! 1st down to about the 30-yard line by Larson. Gain of 25. The tackle was made by Cameron Alexander. And a beautiful connection there from Dahl to Larson, who's got a couple of catches now for 35 yards. Check that, make it for 30 yards on that gain of 25. So 1st and 10 just past the 30. So University, because of a huge Brush mistake, is remaining in this game in the latter moments of the opening quarter. And they're out of that jam. They've got some breathing room at their own 30. 1st down and 10 out of a shotgun is Zach Dahl. Medina in motion to the left. Low snap. The ball is fumbled. I think the Bee Diggers jumped on it. They did. Bee Diggers got it. And that is Randy Woodward, who dove on the football at about the University 27-yard line. So the teams exchange turnovers just like that. We'll mark at the 28 for the Bee Diggers. With just over 3.5 to go here in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 for Brush. Rosenbrock is out of a shotgun. The lone setback is Gutierrez. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Rosenbrock is going to keep the football, running to his right to the 25, along the right sideline to the 15, cuts it back to the 10, breaks out of a tackle to the 5. He dives. Touchdown! Touchdown, Kyle Rosenbrock. 28 yards on the opening play of the drive. And the Bee Diggers now lead the Bulldogs 13-0. And that's what he could have done in about 2 or 3 plays ago, although it was a design handoff there to Gutierrez. Just an 18-second drive as Rosenbrock scored. And now the extra point to be attempted by JP. Out of the hold of Maltos Garcia. The snap is down. The kick is up, and that kick is good. We've got 3:13 to go in the opening quarter. It's Brush 14, University nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The return on the ensuing kickoff across the 25 to the 27. Matt Dietrich with an 18-yard return before he's upended. And the Beediggers have the football leading. Check that. The Bulldogs have the football with the Beediggers leading 14 to nothing. And their drives have been 2 and 1 play. 28-yarder by Rosenbrock. And that was actually a 12-second drive, not an 18-second drive. The clock is well off to the right. Really not as close to the field as most scoreboards would be. 1st and 10 for University. The football's at their own 27-yard line. Zach Daw in a shotgun. The lone setback is Kyle Yoshimura. Man in motion to the right. There's the handoff on the end around, swinging it to the outside across the 30 and run out of bounds to the 32, maybe the 33. Mikey Gutierrez made the play on Carson Cox. Pretty decent gain for Cox, as that daylight got him to the 33-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Right up to the line of scrimmage. No huddle offense. 2 receivers split each side. 2-step drop. Throws to the right. The pass is caught by Larson. Gutierrez cut off Larson, but the ball went over his hands, and Larson caught it at the 40 and was driven out of bounds. Gain of 7. And a 1st down for University. So at the 40-yard line. With 3:05 to go in the opening quarter, a bank that is committed to their community and keeping banking simple. Morgan Federal Bank on Ensign Street in Fort Morgan. 1st and 10 from the 40, and there's the handoff to Cox, and he's tackled in the backfield. Randy Woodward got in there along with Jose Rodriguez, part of that starting lineup on offense as well. A loss of 3. 2nd down and 13 to go. You can tell it's rather quiet. We're in a press box. All the noise is well below us, so it might sound like I'm calling this game out of a library. But there's a pretty decent crowd. 2nd down and 13 to go for University at their own 37-yard line, trailing 14-0 late in the opening quarter. 2 receivers split each side. Out of the shotgun, Dahl back to throw. To his left, the pass is incomplete. Peterson went for the INT. It was thrown a little bit behind Peterson and behind the intended receiver, Trey Loma, a 5'11", 170-pound sophomore. 3rd down and 13 to go for University at the 37. And if they keep throwing the football as much as they have, the Beediggers are going to have a chance to get to a running clock sooner than later. Still over 2 minutes to go in the first. 3rd down and 13 from their own 37. Larson is the receiver to the right. He's got 3 catches for 37 yards. And Dahl has been looking that way. And now we have got a timeout called by University. We'll take it with them. With 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Brush 14, University nothing. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Out of the timeout. 3rd and 13 for University at their own 37. Trips to the left. Back to throw is Dahl. Pressure coming to his left. The pass is intercepted by Gutierrez at the 47-yard line. He's got nothing but green in front of him. Down to the 10-5 along the right sideline. He's tackled at the 1, but he scores as he lunged across the goal line. 47 yards away on the INT by Mikey Gutierrez. And now the Beediggers lead University 20-0. And he was just sitting there. Gutierrez was sitting there, and Dahl never saw him. on the interception return of 47 yards by Mikey G. And now the extra point, once again to be attempted. Yeah, that could not have been any easier for Brush. Off the hold once again of baby Maltos Garcia. Peterson trying to go 3 for 3 in the early going, and that extra point is up. And it looks like it got inside the right upright. It's good. We have 2:06 to go. First quarter, Brush 21. University nothing on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The ensuing kickoff caught by Cox across the 15, hands it off to Medina. Medina running wide to the left is tackled at the 16-yard line by Kyle Rosenbrock, so some trickery on the ensuing kickoff. As the B-Diggers now lead 21-0, Mikey Gutierrez with a 47-yard interception return. And the Bulldogs have it 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. We still have 1:48 to go in the first quarter. And Zach Dahl has had mixed results through the air. 3 out of 7, 37 yards. And that interception. Out of the shotgun. Dahl awaits the snap. Rolls to his right, looking to throw, still rolling, looking for a man. And he'll just throw it out of bounds into the University bench. The B-Diggers defended that very nicely. 2nd down and 10 to go. With the ball at the 16-yard line of the Bulldogs. Once again, follow us on Twitter at KSIR Sports and on Facebook at 1010 KSIR Sports for continuous scoring updates. I think the inbox was stuck on that second score. Kyle Rosenbrock with a 28-yard run, in case you missed that one. With 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan, Ingmeyer Phillips can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, and live in your world, learn in ours at Northeastern. For more information about Northeastern or classes available to you, go to njc.edu. 2nd down and 10 for the 16 out of a shotgun. There's the handoff on the left side to Dietrich. He gets around one B-Digger, but chasing him down is Woodward as he's got a short gain along the far sideline, running to his left. Maybe to the 17 or 18. They still have yet to spot the football. But the B-Diggers were there to make the play on Dietrich's first carry of the game. And well, it looked like it went for half a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 10. So officially nothing according to the board. 3rd down and 10 to go for University. Trips to the right with one setback. And there was movement along the offensive line. That should be a legal procedure. It is the second one of the game against University. It'll be 3rd down and 15. And the B-Diggers, as expected, are having their way in the opening quarter. A touchdown pass from Maltos Garcia. Touchdown run by Rosenbrock and an interception return by Mikey Gutierrez. 3rd and 15 for the 11. Again, trips to the right. Pass out in the right flat is caught underneath by Dietrich, but he's going to be tackled right at the 11. The B-Diggers were right there as Alec Peterson was the first man in on the hit. So nothing there despite Dietrich making that catch. 4th down and 15 yards to go. I don't think Brush will score again before the first quarter expires. We got about 1:10 to go, but they certainly have got some firepower out there with Guzman, a very good returner, and Alexander standing at the University 45. There's the snap to Yoshimura. He gets it off high and very short. B-Digger's got to watch out that nobody touches it. It takes a B-Digger roll back towards the 22-yard line. Wow, we've had 2 awful punts there by Yoshimura. One for -3, and that one went for about 11 yards. B-Diggers might score before the end of the quarter with 54 seconds to go. And Brush has got the ball at the 22-yard line of University. Again, our highlights at KSIR B106, our channel on YouTube, video highlights. We normally don't record when the defense is on the field. So we've got both offensive touchdowns. We did last week because of the nature of that game between Brush and Platte Valley. Kyle Rosenbrock is in a shotgun from the University 22. Aaron Williams is in motion to the right. And we got flags down, and this will be illegal procedure against Brush. Now the Bee Diggers did exactly what University did on a previous play. There was movement with no snap. 1st and 15 for the 27. And the Bee Diggers do have one turnover in this game. The lone setback is Mikey Gutierrez. The outside receiver to the left is Alexander. To the right, it's Nico Guzman. Williams in motion to the right. Rosenbrock, two-step drop. Lobs it up the left sideline. The pass is going to be incomplete at the 1. Intended for Alexander. Extremely well covered. Almost looked like Rosenbrock tried to throw it out of bounds to prevent a potential interception. And that was the smart play. 2nd down and 15 to go for Brush. Find out why Morgan Community College is the best choice for your higher education. Visit MCC online at morgancc.edu or stop by the campus for a personal advising session. MCC, there to help you imagine your possibilities, believe in yourself, and achieve your goals. Morgan Community College. 2nd down and 15 for Brush at the University 27-yard line, leading 21-0 late in the first. Rosenbrock again looking to throw. Lobs it up the right side. Well covered. The pass is broken up in the end zone. Nico Guzman, the intended receiver, but broken up by Carson Cox. No chance to make that play. And neither one of those passes had a chance of being caught. Those receivers for Brush were blanketed. 41 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 3rd and 15 for the 27. And you'd have to think now that the Bee Diggers would run the football even in a passing situation, just to make it about a 4th and 5 or something like that. Head coach Randy Dreitz has thrown it 3 consecutive times, only one time this year. That was at Lamar. But they've got 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. On 3rd and 15, Shavers in motion to the right. Rosenbrock wants to throw again. Looking, throwing deep over the middle, wide open, and it's caught! Touchdown in the back of the end zone! A beautiful play there to Guzman. And that one went from 27 yards away on the leaping reception. And Brush now leads University 27-0 as they scored their 4th touchdown of the opening quarter. And even that pass was a tad high, but Nico's got great hands. And Rosenbrock had enough touch on that ball. Now the extra point, once again to be attempted by Jaron Peterson. So both quarterbacks have 1 touchdown pass in the game. There's the snap. The kick is up. And that one is good. 33 seconds to go. Oh, what were the Bee Diggers waiting for? That's a 1 minute and 15-second drive. That's a long one compared to previous drives. Yeah, we'll keep it right here because we're almost at the end here of the opening quarter, with the Bee Diggers now leading by a score of 28-0. And just making mincemeat of this University defense at this point. But I think the Bulldogs anticipated something like this. They are taking on the number 1 ranked team in the state. Jaron Peterson to kick it off. So Brush has had the ball 4 times, and they've scored 3 times. One was a turnover. The other touchdown was an interception. There's the kickoff high and caught at the 20-yard line. That's Carson Cox along the 35-yard line. Then he's tackled actually about the 33. Return of about 18 yards. And check that. That drive for Brush took 21 seconds. 21-second drive for the Bee Diggers to make it 28-0. And now University has it at the 33-yard line. This is a very slow-moving first quarter. However, it could be a quick-moving second, third, and fourth quarters as the Bee Diggers score a couple of more touchdowns to get this to a running clock and make it a very nice, short night. And the Bee Diggers are inviting the Bulldogs to throw the ball all over the field. They have one interception and nearly a couple of more. First and 10. Out of a shotgun. Dahl to throw. Over the middle. The pass is caught at the 47 towards the 48-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of about 16. And the catch was made by Paul Medina. And again, mixed results, as I mentioned before, for this quarterback. By the way, Rosenbrock sitting at 1 out of 4 now with that touchdown. From the 48, 8 seconds to go. They'll probably get one play off before the end of the quarter. Dahl again in a shotgun, two-step drop, throws to his right, and it's underneath the intended target, Trey Loma. And that's the final play of the opening quarter. With the score, Brush 28 and University nothing. This is 10-10 KSIR and KSIR.com. The last time the Bee Diggers played on the road, they registered a shutout over Lamar, 42-0. They now lead University 28-0 going to the second quarter. Second down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 48-yard line. The Bee Diggers have touchdown passes from both Matos Garcia and Rosenbrock. Rosenbrock with a 28-yard touchdown run, and Mikey Gutierrez, 47-yard interception return. The handoff on the right side across the 50 to the 47. That's the first carry of the game for Cole Roach. And he picks up 5 yards. Looked like Clay Shaver was in on the play. That'll mark it at the 47. Once again, third down and 5 to go in Bee Digger territory for the Bulldogs. The outside receiver to the left is Loma. Trips to the left, and Larson, their best receivers, out to the right on 3rd and 5 from the Bee Digger 47. In the shotgun, Dahl, option right, will pitch the football. Not much running room to the outside. It's going to be a loss over there for Roach. The Bee Diggers read that perfectly at around midfield, and Rosenbrock was the first of many Bee Diggers to get over there to throw Roach for a 3-yard loss. They'll give him the 49. 2-yard loss, 4th down and 7. Well, the Bulldogs might consider going for it. They've got nothing to lose except the game because it's already 28-0, and that's virtually been decided. Yeah, they're going to go for it. On 4th down and 7 from the Bee Digger 49-yard line. Trips to the left. One to the right. Low snap. Back to throw. Out to his left. The pass is caught by Yoshimura at the 46. Makes a move to the 45. A first down inside the 40s. He spins to the 34-yard line. That was all Yoshimura. It's a gain of 15 and a University first down. That was a beautiful, beautiful play by Yoshimura. He had to make some moves there. That's 68 yards passing now for Zach Dahl at the 34 because that was caught well underneath where he needed for the first down. 1st and 10. The backs are split. Dahl once again in that shotgun formation. He's got the football. He'll hand it off to Roach, running wide to the right. He's not going to get around Peterson, who's going to throw him down at the 37 for a 3-yard loss. Peterson was too fast for Roach. Second time he's lost yardage in as many carries. 2nd down and 13 to go for the Bulldogs at the Bee Digger 37-yard line. Your one-stop center for home improvement projects, Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush for flooring, paint, tools, appliances, and more. That's Ackley Building Center. And home of the $8.95 dinner menu during the week and the best prime rib on Friday and Saturdays at Atwood Steakhouse. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd down and 13 for the Bee Digger 37. in a shotgun. Dahl, three-step drop, looks, throws over the middle. The pass is caught. Wide open. Medina trying to break out of a tackle. He's inside the 20 to the 19. It's a first down. Paul Medina with a gain of 18. And it looks like Guzman did make the tackle for Brush. But an excellent pass by Zach Dahl. Medina approaching 100 yards passing here in the first half. They can throw the ball, they just can't run it. With 9:26 to go, second quarter, Brush 28, University nothing. And the Bulldogs already converted a fourth down on this drive. Two receivers split each side. One setback, that's Dietrich. On 1st and 10 for the 19. Man in motion to the left is Cox. There's the snap. The handoff to Dietrich running right, and he's got some yardage to about the 17, maybe the 16-yard line. He'll gain 3 yards in the play. And Clay Shaver made the hit. Second down and 7 to go from the 16. And for the Bulldogs, this will be the 9th play of the possession. And they're doing a nice job of running these plays, taking some time off the clock. They have possessed the football since the 25-second mark of the first quarter. Two receivers split each side. Second down and 7 for the Bee Diggers 16. Dahl again in the shotgun. Cox in motion to the left. There's the snap. Two-step drop looking. Lobs it up the right sideline. The pass is going to be, I believe it's caught in the end zone for a touchdown. It is. And that was just a jump ball. And Andrew Larson went up there and made the catch for University. 16 yards. His 4th reception. And it's now 28-6. Perfect pass thrown there by the University quarterback, Zach Dahl. Now the extra point to be attempted by Lucas Colance. And the kick is up. And that one is good. 8:01 to go. We are in the second quarter. It is Brush 28, University 7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, the Bulldogs just put together a 9-play drive. 67 yards. And that was a 4-minute and 24-second drive. 16-yard pass from Zach Dahl to Andrew Larson. The Bee Digger lead is down to 21 at 28-7 with just over 8 minutes to go. There's a low line drive. It'll bounce off a Bee Digger at the 25-yard line. Alexander running across the field to the 35-yard line. He's got some daylight to the sideline at the 40. Still on his feet is Alexander across the 50 to about the 46-yard line. Impressive return. Close to 30 yards there by Cameron Alexander. And you know the Bee Diggers are not happy about what just happened there. They've got it at the University 45-yard line and looking to strike quickly after allowing that touchdown. A 40-point advantage or more gives you a running clock. Bee Diggers are now 3 touchdowns away, 3 uninterrupted touchdowns from doing that. Under center is Arnoldo Maltos Garcia on 1st and 10 for the University 45. Looks like University's coming on a blitz. Backs are split. Maltos Garcia, the pitch right to Rosenbrock. That'll give him room to the outside of the 40. Along the sideline, he spun down out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The penetration over there by Trey Loma. It'll be a first down for Brush. Football will be placed at the 34. So a gain of 11 for Rosenbrock. The Bee Diggers have yet to score in this quarter. Of course, they haven't had the ball yet. But they did score 28 in the opening quarter, including 1 on defense. 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 34-yard line. Alexander's the receiver to the left. Once again, Rosenbrock in that backfield, along with Gutierrez. Handoff right up the gut to Gutierrez. Into the clear to the 15-yard line to the 10. Right sideline 5. Touchdown. He burst through that hole and Mikey Gutierrez scores from 34 yards away. And the Brush Bee Diggers now lead the University Bulldogs 34-7. And he was shot out of a cannon there. Another quick drive that took just 43 seconds for the Bee Diggers. For Gutierrez, his second touchdown of the game. That's his first one on the offensive end. And now the PAT by Jaron Peterson. The snap is there. The kick is up. That one looks good. And it is 7:06 to go, second quarter. Brush 35, University 7. This is 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Jaron Peterson kicks it off, and it's fielded at the 12-yard line by Cox. He'll fake the handoff to Medina, run to his right across the 20 to the 25, and then he's going to be spun down at the 27-yard line by a convoy of Bee Diggers led by Baby Matos Garcia. The return of close to 16 yards. That's Mikey Gutierrez on the second play of a 45-yard drive scored from 34 yards out. And the Bee Diggers now lead University 35-7. And we still have 6 minutes and 58 seconds to go before the break. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. They did score on their most recent drive, and they did it via the pass. They can't really run the ball at all. One setback, that's Yoshimura. First and 10, handoff Yoshimura running right. He's got a yard, and that's it, to the 28-yard line. Kyle Rosenbrock was there along with a couple other Bee Diggers, including Jose Rodriguez. Second down, and we'll call it a long 8. After that gain of 2 from Yoshimura, who's been held in check. 4 carries for 3 yards. By the way, the first Bee Digger scored tonight. That touchdown pass from Matos Garcia to Peterson, brought to you by MMI International. Second down and 8 at the 29. 3-step drop. Dahl throws to his right. Picked off along the left sideline. Gone. It's going to be a touchdown. That's about a 28-yarder. Alec Peterson cut off the receiver, and it was easy for Peterson, his second touchdown of the night. And like Gutierrez, he's got an offensive and a defensive touchdown. And the Bee Diggers now lead 41-7. Peterson just waited for that one. And there was nothing but sideline in front of him. And now another extra point to be attempted by Peterson. I tell you, his foot's going to be sore. Very sore. Again, we're calling it 28 yards away. Awaiting the snap. There it is. It's a low one, but Peterson gets the ball up, and he booms that baby right in between the uprights. We have 6:05 remaining, second quarter. The Bee Diggers in blowout mode lead University 42-7 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Matt Dietrich tackled in the ensuing kickoff. Brush 42, University 7. We've got to correct our post there on Twitter and Facebook. We got 49-7. But University has the football with 6:02 to go after the 28-yard interception return by Alec Peterson. That is Brush's second defensive touchdown of the night. I'm telling you, they're making it way too easy for the Bee Diggers. Zach Dahl throwing the ball all over the place. First and 10 out of a shotgun from his own 28-yard line. And we got a flag. A Bee Digger move, but I believe that was illegal procedure. And it was. I mean, Dahl's been really good and really bad at the same time. And they're just trying to chuck it all over the field. And that just makes for a long, long first half. And we still got plenty of time to go, as we mentioned. And now we got another flag Let's see if that's the same penalty. Same penalty. Now it's going to be 1st and 20 from the 18-yard line. Holy mahungus. I'll be here all night. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for the running clock, which should happen momentarily. 1st and 20. Now for the Bulldogs, up to the line of scrimmage. Daw in a shotgun, has the football, hands it off, up the middle. There's a little bit of a hole for Roach. Spins out of a tackle across the 20 to the 21. Gutierrez got him first. And the gain is 3 for Roach. It'll be 2nd down and 17 to go. Up to the line of scrimmage from their own 21-yard line. We still have 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Shotgun, Dahl looks to throw, looks to his left. Over the middle, the pass is going to be caught. Oh, what a catch at the 40-yard line. Right over the middle, the pass was caught by Trey Loma. A gain of 19 and a first down. That's the 5th different receiver that he's found in this game. From the 40. Again, 2-step drop. Looks, throws over the middle. Pass is tipped and complete. Intended for Cox. Rosenbrock tipped it with his right hand at the University 47. 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Again, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. At KSIR Sports on Twitter and 1010 KSIR Sports on Facebook. We have all the offensive touchdowns tonight, although the Beatdiggers have 2 defensive touchdowns. 47-yarder on the interception return by Gutierrez. 28-yarder moments ago by Alec Peterson. 2nd down and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 2 receivers split each side. The quarterback looking to throw. This is not Dahl. Out to the left. The pass is caught along the left sideline by Medina inside the 45, breaking a tackle down to the 44. It's a gain of 16 as Aaron Williams made the tackle. But Ethan Brown was the quarterback there. Again, a 16-yard gain. Medina's got 3 catches now for 45 yards. Beatdiggers have got to watch out. Yeah, Dahl has been pulled after those 2 interceptions at the Beatdigger 44. 1 setback. And there's the give on the stutter step to Roche, and he's got a couple of yards before he's tackled at the 42. And the first man in on the play, Eligio Cookie Barraza, was able to bring down Roach. 2nd down and 8 to go for University with a football at the 42-yard line. We've got 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go, second quarter. And the Beatdiggers lead the Bulldogs by a score of 42-7. 28 points in the opening quarter. And 14 so far in this one. In the shotgun for the 42, 2nd and 8. In motion to the right is Cox. He's got the handoff running wide to the right, cuts it back to the middle, and Randy Woodward throws him down at the 41 for a gain of 1. 3rd down and 7. When he cut back, he thought he had a lane, but Cox was swallowed up. 3rd and 7 for the 41, up to the line of scrimmage. No huddle offense. The Beatdiggers do not switch personnel. Ethan Brown, the quarterback, awaits the snap. Oh, there was motion, but no whistle. I guess it was a reset. 3-step drop. Looks, throws deep up the right side. Nobody out there. Loma was running a slant pattern. That was thrown like a post. 4th down and 7 off the incomplete pass. It'd be so nice for the Beatdiggers to score before the break, just to get this to a running clock for the entire second half. Oh, they're going to go for it. And on their touchdown drive, University did convert. I believe it was a 4th and 7. They converted. They're going to try and do it right now on another 4th and 7 from the Beatdigger 41-yard line. Ethan Brown, only a sophomore. Medina's in motion to the right. Out of the shotgun, a 5-step drop, sets up a screen to the left. Wide open is Dietrich. He has the football along the left sideline. He's not going to get the first down. He's tackled at the 35-yard line. As the Beat Diggers were there with Rosenbrock and Guzman along with Maltos Garcia. He might have gotten inside the 35. I think he's short from here. He got to be short. Oh, they're going to give him the first down? Are you kidding me? I mean, I really can't see the yard marker from here because the chains are on the other side. They gave him the 34 and a first down. Well, that's surprising. I thought he was just short by about half a yard, but the drive continues for the second time in the game. University converts a fourth down. Clock runs inside of 3.5 minutes to go, second quarter. Brush 42. University 7. Two receivers split each side. Looking to throw is Brown. Deep up the left side. That pass is going to be intercepted, I believe, at the 5. Looks like it was picked off, and it was. Picked off by Mikey Gutierrez, who was tackled at the 3. And now we got a flag down at the 42-yard line. Let's see what that's about. That was during the play. Let's see if the touchdown counts. The interception counts, excuse me. The officials are still discussing what that's all about. The indication, personal foul, roughing the quarterback against the Beat Diggers. It nullifies the interception. Why are they running all the way to the 3? I don't know what happened there. That ball was picked off. They're giving University the ball at the 1. I've never seen that. That was not a reception. Looked like it was an interception. What is happening there? Randy Dreitz is several steps out into the field. I don't know if he understands what's happening either. Nonetheless, University has the ball at the 1. I mean, it was not pass interference. I don't know. I have no idea. I've been watching football since I was about 6 or 7 years old, and now there's a timeout called by the Beat Diggers. Yeah, I mean, how can you give him the ball at the 1? It looked like that pass was intercepted, and Dreitz is talking to the official. Clearly, Gutierrez had it, unless there's something that happened that I did not see. This is where having Dave Urich here would probably help me out, but Gutierrez came away with the ball. It was at the 3. Beat Diggers were called for roughing the passer. Well, that should have placed the football halfway to the goal, but it's not like a pass interference penalty in the NFL. Nonetheless, the ball's marked at the 1, first and goal for University. I don't know what's happening. Even the Brush defenders now are looking towards the officials. I mean, is this a new brand of football they play here? This is the most inane thing I've seen. That timeout brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. State Farm Insurance, there for you and your family, 842-4555. I mean, call me stupid, but I don't know what that was all about. They're about to score here at the 1-yard line on something totally inexplicable. I'll have to ask Coach Dreitz after the game. From the 1, first and goal. Brown hands it off to Yoshimura, and he's stuffed in the backfield. That's the way it should be with that bogus spot. Rosenbrock with some penetration. Looks like he's down at the 2 or 3 yard line. Loss of 1 for Yoshimura. Second down and goal from the 2. The Beat Diggers are going to make this tough for the Bulldogs, no doubt about it. On second and goal, Brown looking to throw to his left. The pass incomplete, well underthrown. Nico Guzman with the coverage. That might have been Larson as the intended receiver. Third and goal from the 2. This will be the 12th play of the drive. And you know that if University doesn't score on this play, they'll go for it. With 2:39 to go. I'm still scratching my head over what just happened there. Let's see, Brown is under center on 3rd and goal. There's the handoff to Yoshimura. He cannot get around the left side. He's going to be tackled at the 4. Clay Shaver and Kyle Rosenbrock make the hit for a loss of 2 to Yoshimura. 4th and goal at the 4. So University is going backwards. And they're going to go for it, trailing 42-7 with 2:15 to go in the second quarter. And it looks like Coach Casey Doss is going to call a timeout. And we'll keep it right here, with the Bee Diggers holding a 35-point lead, but now looking to make a defensive stand. The Bee Diggers lead this series 28-3. They won 28 of the 31 meetings, 8-0 during the Randy Dreitz era. Bee Diggers won last year by 43, 56-13. We always thank Terry Clough and Connie for providing us all of the numbers to the Bee Digger football history. We'll have another Bee Digger football history segment coming up during halftime. In fact, we're looking back at October 10, 2003 and October 10, 2008. That'll be coming to you during halftime on this day in Bee Digger football history. With 2:06 to go before halftime, the Bee Diggers lead University 42-7. 4th down and goal from the 4. And the quarterback, Ethan Brown, is under center. 2 in the backfield. Back to throw. Rolls to his right. The pressure coming. Throws towards the end zone. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown. Oh, jeez. Extends the game even more. Carson Cox was wide open. Caught from 4 yards away. And it's now a 42-13 game. On the 13th play of the drive. And now the extra point to be attempted by Lucas Colance. And that's a line drive kick. That is good. 2 minutes to go. Second quarter. Brush 42. University 14 on 1010 KSIR. And KSIR.com. 13 plays, 72 yards in over 4 minutes. Carson Cox on 4th down with a 4-yard catch. Alexander gets the kickoff at the 27-yard line. He's spun around and thrown down. Alexander thrown down over there. Very nicely on special teams by Raleigh Oggenbaugh. And in fact, he was thrown down backwards at the 25. Another bogus spot. They didn't give him any forward progress. Brush has it 1st and 10. 75 yards away with 2 timeouts to go. Kyle Rosenbrock is in a shotgun. More than likely the Bee Diggers are looking to work on that passing game. And Rosenbrock is back to throw out to his right. The pass is dropped by Aaron Williams. He was wide open at the 30-yard line. Rosenbrock has struggled with the passing game, but that was not his fault. 1 out of 5 now for 27 yards. 2nd down and 10 to go for the Bee Diggers. And again, the Bee Diggers could run every play and be successful, but they want to expand this offense. I'd like to see a screen. University's just gambling at times on defense. A screen could go a long way. Guzman is the receiver to the right. 2 receivers out to the left. 2nd down and 10. From the 25. Rosenbrock again back to throw. Looks up to the right side. The pass is caught. Underneath, that's a 1st down for Guzman. Breaking tackles and all the way down to the 45-yard line. Make it the 46. And it's a gain of 21 yards and a Bee Digger 1st down. Just lofted it up there, and Guzman was just kind of like playing center field. That's how easy that pass was. To the 46-yard line. The clock continues to run. 1 minute, 38 seconds to go. Plenty of time with a couple of timeouts, and the Bee Diggers being a very big play offense. and they'll get the football first in the second half. From the 46, Williams in motion to the right. Rosenbrock, low snap. He'll take it up the middle of the 50-yard line. Into the secondary at the 40. Rosenbrock still on his feet. He's tackled at the 35. Kyle Rosenbrock with a gain of 19. And a Bee-Digger first down, only his fourth carry of the game. And he's gone for an even 50 yards. And again, the Bee-Diggers not racing up to the line of scrimmage. They're still waiting for the chains to move, and now they have. And the clock will now continue rolling. 1:12 to go. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of University in a shotgun. Rosenbrock with a two-step drop. Lobs it up the middle. The pass is caught. Nope, dropped. Right in the hands of Alexander. He was hit at the 25, and the ball was dropped as soon as he took the hit. 2nd down and 10 to go for Brush. We're down to an even minute to go in the second quarter with the Bee-Diggers up 42-14. We've had 8 touchdowns scored here in the opening half. University has been even with Brush in the second quarter. But the 28-point first quarter is the difference in the game. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. 2nd down, and we got a timeout for University. Well, we'll take that timeout along with them. With a minute to go, second quarter, Brush 42, University 14 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Bee-Diggers with a 42-14 lead. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Brush. At the 35-yard line of the Bulldogs. We've got 60 seconds to go, second quarter. Bee-Diggers still talking about more than likely their next play or two along the sideline. And they've been working on the passing game. On this particular possession, they've passed it 3 times and run it once. From the 35, 2nd down and 10. In a shotgun is Rosenbrock. He's got the football. 2-step drop, looking. Lobs it up the right side. Matos Garcia has caught the ball inside the 20 to the 18. Knocked it out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. It's a gain of 17. And another Brush Bee-Digger first down. From Rosenbrock to Matos Garcia. Now at the 18-yard line. Again in the shotgun with one setback. That's Gutierrez. Back to throw to his right. Pass is caught underneath along the sideline by Nico Guzman. And then he's hit out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Gain of 10. Another Brush first down. That's just a quick hitter. Guzman now with 3 catches for 58 yards. He's got a touchdown as well. And with 49 seconds to go, plenty of time. With that ball resting at the 8. This should be a piece of cake for the Bee-Diggers unless they turn it over, which they did earlier in this game. They could even hand it off here. 1st and goal from the 8. Rosenbrock in a shotgun, turns, hands it off to Gutierrez, but he's hit at the backfield. Hit right in the backfield at the 10. Loses 2 yards. Bee-Diggers take a timeout. Now, what a play there by Zach Anderson, 6'5", 280. They have size. And that time, that size hurt the Bee-Diggers. That timeout brought to you by Greg Moen at State Farm Insurance, with 43 seconds to go. Looks like a Bulldog is down at the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and goal for Brush. Well, this first half is going to seem like pretty much like 3/4 of a game time-wise. And that's why you push for the running clock to try and move this game along in the second half. But that's not going to happen here in the first half. Even if Brush scores here and makes the extra point, it would match their biggest lead of 35. They were up 42-7. But University countered on a 4th and goal from the 4. 4-yard pass from Ethan Brown to Carson Cox. Yeah, they're still attending to the University player, but the Bee Diggers did call a timeout before the player stayed down. Now limping is one of their defensive linemen, Chad Klur, only at 6 feet but weighs 285 pounds. It's a lot of weight on that left ankle that he's favoring. So he's assisted off the field. Bee Diggers back up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 10. 4 receivers in on this formation. Mikey Gutierrez is in the backfield. Rosenbrock again in a shotgun. On 2nd and goal, Rosenbrock awaits the snap. He's got it. 2-step drop. Throws to his right. The pass is caught. Touchdown! Touchdown on a little slant, and it was caught by Nico Guzman from 10 yards away. His 2nd touchdown of the game. And Brush now leads by a score of 48-14. And tough to add up the points here, even though they're all touchdowns. We've got 39 seconds to go. The Bee Diggers move 75 yards in a minute 13. And the extra point by Peterson is right down the middle. 49-14 Brush. We'll keep it right here and await the kickoff. As Brush is back up by 35. I feel like I've done 2 games already. And we're not even at halftime yet. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. Good thing the Bee Diggers are scoring the majority of those. So Peterson will kick it off here momentarily. After the 10-yard touchdown pass from Kyle Rosenbrock to give the Bee Diggers their 2nd 35-point lead of the opening half. But we are still not at a running clock. And trust me, if you were here, sure you'd want it. Even listening, you'd want it at this point. This game is well over. Peterson boots it high and fairly short. It will drop at the 20. Picked up at the 17 by Carson Cox. A seam to the outside to the 40. Along the sideline to the 50. In Bee Digger territory at the 44-yard line. What is going on there? A return of 39 yards. Maybe this sets up for a Bee Digger interception return for a touchdown. I got to think that at this point. University is going to go for it here. They got 1 timeout remaining. At the Bee Digger 44 with 32 seconds to go. Yeah, had Cox been tackled at his own 20 or 25, maybe they say we're going to run out the clock. But this is a possibility to throw the ball downfield and the Bee Diggers perhaps to pick off a pass. 1st and 10 from the 44. Ethan Brown has the football. High snap. Looks to throw. Looks. Throwing deep left side. Pass is intercepted. It is intercepted, but down right there is Conrad Cole. And he's down at the 23-yard line. And we got another flag down. I hope that's not another roughing the passer. No, illegal motion against University declined. So Brown throws the INT. The 3rd interception by a Bee Digger, although I thought they had another one earlier. Well, let's see what Brush decides to do. 1 timeout, 26 seconds to go. At their own 23, why not? Why not? Just go for it here. You're up by 35. You get the second half kickoff. Have that second team in there the whole time if Brush scores right now. Rosenbrock is in a shotgun from the 23. Back to throw, looking, pressure coming, deep up the left side. Pass is caught along the sideline to the 40, down to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5, I don't believe it. Touchdown, touchdown Peterson. Holy mahungus, 77 yards, and the Bee Diggers now lead 55-14. Oh my gosh. With 8 seconds to go, 77 yards, and Rosenbrock has thrown yet another touchdown pass in the game. And Peterson was wide open. That's the second one caught by Peterson. He's putting together a T.Y. Hilton night from last night. When Indianapolis beat Houston, Hilton had 9 catches for 223 yards. Peterson with 2 catches for 124 yards. Snap is high. The extra point is a line drive, and it is off to the left. Off to the left. But the Bee Diggers do lead 55-14. That's the running clock, and that's the end of the opening half. The Bee Diggers up by 41 in Greeley over University. A 3-minute break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran back at University High School as we begin the third quarter. And the Bee Diggers lead the University Bulldogs 55-14. The entire second half will be played under a running clock, so unless there's a severe injury that delays this game, we'll be done in less than half an hour, even though there's still 24 minutes of football to be played. To kick it off for the Bulldogs will be Lucas Colance. Bee Diggers have their entire second team out there, although I think it's Nico Guzman back deep to receive at the 15-yard line. This will be a high kick fielded by Guzman at the 20, running to his left to the 23, and he's driven back by Matt Dietrich and Tristan Johnson. The Bee Diggers have the ball first to begin the third quarter. And the official spot will be the 25. Now, this is certainly a very good rule. Thank goodness for the rule. If not, the Bee Diggers could have scored 100 points tonight. And a lot of backups in there for Brush. That might be Matos Garcia still in the game at quarterback, getting some work. Yeah, it is on 1st and 10. They give up the middle and a huge hole along the right side. That's actually Rosenbrock to the 50 into the secondary, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So the Bee Diggers still have their first team in there. And Rosenbrock goes off for a gain of 37. Well, maybe they'll give him one possession here in the second half. Rosenbrock over 100 yards with 115. 1st and 10 from the 38. Yeah, then you would expect to see the second. They had a lot of the second teamers in there on special teams. 1st and 10 from the 38 of University. Matos Garcia turns, hands it off to Rosenbrock, running left back to the middle. Dives to about the 35. Gain of a couple for Kyle Rosenbrock. Yeah, I have to believe this is the last series. As you don't want a player hurt leading by 41. Rosenbrock had a monster first half with 3 touchdown passes and a touchdown run. Alec Peterson, 2 touchdown receptions and an interception return. Nico Guzman, 2 touchdown catches. Mikey Gutierrez, a touchdown run and an interception return. 2nd and 8 from the 36 of University. They're coming out of blitz. Matos Garcia hands it off to Rosenbrock, running left, slips out of a tackle along the left sideline to the 30, back to the inside across the 30, and he dives across the 25 towards the 24. That's a Brush first down. It's a gain of 12 for Kyle Rosenbrock. He's now at 129 in the game. And because we've played This third quarter under a running clock. We're already under 9 minutes to go. And this is only the fourth play of the drive. 1st and 10 from the 24. Maltos Garcia turns, hands it off right up the middle. And that looks like Hirschfeld, B.J. Hirschfeld, for a gain of 3 to the 21. Lucas King in on the play for University. So Hirschfeld with his first carry of the game, setting up a 2nd down and 7 to go for the Bulldog 21-yard line. And he remains in the backfield with Mikey Gutierrez. Rosenbrock is out of the game. 2nd and 7 for the 21. Baby Maltos Garcia turns, bootleg left, running room to the 15-yard line, along the sideline to the 10, back to the inside, 1st and goal as he dives to about the 3. Maltos Garcia read that perfectly, and the junior picked up 18 yards, 1st and goal for Brush. And that's his first carry of the game. He's thrown a touchdown pass, he's run for 18, and he's caught a 17-yarder. The B-Diggers will set a season record for points. They're at 56 already. That's a season high, but they're about to break it. Well, no, they scored, I believe, 57 against Welch Central. I'll have to check that total. Maltos Garcia hands it off right side. Diving to the 1 is Cole. A gain of 2 as he was tripped up at the last second. 2nd and goal from the 1. For the B-Diggers. Now let's see who will score the touchdown for Brush. Hate to be premature about that, but you'd think it's going to happen on this particular play. Let's see who gets it. Cole and Hirschfeld in the backfield. 2nd and goal. Maltos Garcia. Hands off right side to Hirschfeld, and he's in. 1-yard touchdown run for B.J. Hirschfeld. Under 6.5 minutes to go under this running clock. And the B-Diggers are now out to a 61-14 lead. It was 55-14, not 56, as I had mentioned before. Now the PAT to be attempted by Jaron Peterson, who did miss one, but it was a pretty bad snap. This snap is a good one. This kick is blocked right into the line of scrimmage. Blocked over there by Brock Gladden. Under 6 minutes to go, under a running clock, third quarter, Brush 61. University 14 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Cox takes the short kickoff, runs across the 30 to the 35, and tackled at the 37. Rosenbrock and Shaver, along with Peterson, in on special teams to make the play. 5-minute, 10-second drive for the B-Diggers. 7 plays, 75 yards. B.J. Hirschfeld from 1 yard out. 61-14. I wonder if the B-Diggers have got a thin squad on the sideline because they still have their starters out there. I know Joe Carwin is out tonight. Yeah, they don't look like they have a lot of players. Obviously 11 on the field, maybe another 15 on the sideline. It looks pretty thin. 1st and 10 University at their own 37-yard line. Running clock with about 4.5 minutes to go. 4.5 minutes, that is. Medina's in motion to the right. High snap to Brown. Back to throw to his right. Pass is caught underneath, but for very little yardage to the 38 by Yoshimura. As Mikey Gutierrez makes the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 9 to go from the 38-yard line. Ethan Brown now 4 out of 7 for 28 yards. A couple of incompletions and 1 interception. 2nd down and 8 from the 38. The B-Diggers have scored 61 points, their most this season. They got into the 50s against Welch Central and Glenwood Springs. Out of a shotgun, and there's the handoff to Roach. He's going to be nailed in the backfield for a loss of 3 to the 35-yard line. Jose Rodriguez got the best of Cole Roach. It'll be 3rd down and 12 with the ball just past the 35. Roach has had no success tonight. 6 carries for a total of 2 yards. From the 35, 3rd down and 12 in a shotgun with just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Beatdiggers up by 47. Ethan Brown looks to his left. Has the football. Back to throw. Looks. Sets up over the middle. The pass is nearly intercepted by Maltos Garcia, who's waiting for the football at the University 48-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Let's see, the Bulldogs are going to punt, which they should. And they will. We should have time for about a couple more plays, including the punt here in this third quarter. To punt the ball away, that might be Marcelo Badtierra. Standing at his own 24. Yeah, Guzman in on the return team. Perfect snap. And the ball is partially blocked. It is blocked over there. The ball is loose at the 39-yard line, and it was blocked by Tristan Teeter. So Brush has it at the University 40-yard line. And we have 55 seconds to go in the third under a running clock. So the Beatdiggers will have time for probably just one play. And now we do have the second teamers in there. That looks like Trent Mount at the quarterback position. From the 40-yard line of University. 1st and 10. There's the bootleg left, and Mount has all types of running room to the 35-yard line, and he's down right there. He's tackled from behind. Nice play by Lucas King. But Mount picks up 5 yards. And that is the end of the third quarter with the score. Brush 61, University 14 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 2nd down and 5 for the Beatdiggers. With a football at the 35-yard line of University, 61-14 in favor of Brush. Trent Mount is the quarterback. On 2nd down, they're coming on a blitz, and University nearly crossed the line of scrimmage. Man in motion to the left is Edgar Rojas. Handoff left side for Hirschfeld. He's got about 2 yards before he's tackled at the 33. Lucas King makes the play on Hirschfeld. It'll be, 2nd down or 3rd down and 3 for the Beatdiggers. Yeah, they have led from the very beginning. They got on the board on a 47-yard pass from Maltos Garcia to Peterson, have not looked back. 3rd down and 3, and there was movement along the Beatdigger offensive line. On the left side. Well, the good news, the clock doesn't necessarily stop for a penalty. So we have 11 minutes to go in the game. Now it'll be 3rd down and 8 with a ball at the University 38. And Maltos Garcia will check in for Jaron Peterson. And let's see where they place Arnoldo. He's going to be lined up as a wide receiver to the left. Yeah, University looks like they're blitzing all over the place. Backs are split. Rojas in motion to the right. Mounts on 3rd and 8. Will hand it off right up the middle to Hirschfeld, and he dives inside the 35 to the 34. It'll be 4th down and 4. The Beatdiggers will go for it. Yeah, that's really not true football when you're just blitzing especially when you have some first-teamers out there against the second team. Man, that's easy to do that. You can get somebody hurt. And if they want to do that, the B-Diggers can do to University what they did to Platte Valley last week, which is take it to the outside, pitch it left or pitch it right. Open up those holes. 4th and 4 from the University 34. Mount is going to he's going to keep it on the bootleg right. No running room. He's going to be walloped at the 36-yard line. A loss of 2. And University will take over on that lost yardage there by Trent Mount. So 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. 9:25 to go. That clock could not move fast enough as far as many are concerned, including myself. So at the 36, the Bulldogs up to the line of scrimmage. And this more than likely could be their final possession. Out of a shotgun is Ethan Brown. 2 receivers split each side. They got all the first-teamers in there. But Brown is a sophomore, and he's also actually the backup quarterback looking to throw. To his left, the pass is caught along the left sideline across the 40 to the 46. That's Trey Loma. Pretty decent gain. Close to 9 yards to Loma. 2nd down and 1. 1 in the backfield. That's Cole Roach on 2nd and 1. 2-step drop, looking, pumping, throwing deep up the right side. That one is caught by Larson as he juggles the ball and is taken down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 24 on the pass to Andrew Larson from Ethan Brown. 1st and 10 for University. Yeah, I think they'll be happy if they score one more time. Again, Brown is in a shotgun. He's got the football, hands it off to Roche, running left. Has got an angle to the outside, but cuts it back in. And that was a mistake because Woodward made the play. Gain of 2 for Roche. 2nd down and 8. And we got a player down on the field. That will stop the clock. With 7:38 to go, but now getting up slowly. Well, that was a brief stop, but you got to come out of the game there. Trainer came out into the field. That was Roche himself. So they should restart it right now. Roche favoring his abdomen there. On 2nd down and 8 for the 29. They got to wait till he officially gets off the field before they restart the clock. And clock is restarted. 2nd down and 8 for the 29. Brown in a shotgun. 2-step drop. Throws to his right. Wide open as Cox. Runs to his right and has got nothing. Caught it behind the line of scrimmage. And it was read beautifully by Conrad Cole and Jaron Peterson. 3rd down and 8. A completion of nothing there from the 29. Under 7 minutes remaining, 4th quarter. Brush 61, University 14. On 3rd down, there's the bootleg left. Throwing off his back foot is Brown. That pass is incomplete. A dive, but he did not make that catch. Loma laid out, but the ball fell short of the target. And one thing University's done very well tonight is converting 4th downs. They did it 3 times in the first half, including a 4-yard touchdown catch by Carson Cox. Now they're looking to do it one more time. So it is 4th down and 8 to go from the B-Digger 29-yard line. Both of University's touchdowns have been on passes. 2 receivers split each side. From the 29. Back to throw is Brown looking deep over the middle of the pass. It's going to be juggled. And did he catch the ball? He did. I don't know how he made that catch. Larson made it at the 3. He was double teamed and still made the catch for 26 yards and a first down. And University is on the doorstep. And that was a perfect pass, but the Bee Diggers had it extremely well covered. Taking time to get the play in are the Bulldogs. First and goal from the 3. They might have to call a timeout or race up to the line of scrimmage to avoid a delay of game. And a shotgun is Brown. 2 in the backfield. Awaiting the snap, and there was movement along the left side of the offensive line. So that'll draw them back to the 8-yard line. We still got 4:55 to go in the game. Now first and goal from the 8. Brown awaits the snap. He's got it. Looks to throw to his right in the end zone. And Carson Cox went one way. The ball went the other. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Check it. Goal to go for University at the 8-yard line. Yeah, this is just window dressing now if you get into the end zone. Really does nothing to change the way this game turned out. And there's the handoff on the left side to Dietrich, and he's not getting around the Bee Diggers. Tackled by B.J. Hirschfeld at about the 11. They might give him forward momentum to the 10, but that's a loss of 2 yards for Dietrich. And an excellent play. Third down and goal from the 10. Is University going to need a fourth down again to try and convert? Brown more than likely will pass. 2-step drop, looks to his right, throws it high and deep towards the end zone, and the pass is caught. Carson Cox with a touchdown. There's a flag down. It's against the Bee Diggers for pass interference. And it's now 61-20. Cox with his second touchdown of the game. And Ethan Brown has thrown his second touchdown pass. Now the extra point. To be attempted, and the kick is up, and that one is blocked. The Bee Diggers got in there. I think it was Peterson got a piece of the football. We have under 2:45 to go with the clock running. Brush 61, University 20 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. 8 plays, 64 yards for University. Carson Cox with a 10-yard touchdown reception, 61-20. Clock now reads a minute 23 to go. As there was a Bee Digger penalty assessed on the kickoff. It's an onside kick, and it's still loose. University might have the football. I think they do. At the 35-yard line. The Bulldogs getting up all enthused and pointing towards the other end zone. Guys, you're down by 41. 53 seconds to go. University will have a shot to make a couple of plays here with a football at the Brush 35-yard line. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Ethan Brown in a shotgun. Cox is in motion to the left. There's the snap. Looks, heaves it up the right side. The pass going to be caught by Larson at the 18-yard line. Spinning to the 17. It's a gain of 28. Yeah, these are phantom numbers in my opinion. You're just putting this up during garbage time. This will be the last play of the game. Oh, great. University calls a timeout. You got to be kidding me. They call a timeout with 9 seconds to go, down by 41, playing against the second team from Brush. Wow. What is another touchdown going to do, or an attempt? Well, we'll wait and see. At least another play in this game. Maybe another because they've got 2 more timeouts. University can call another timeout if they don't get into the end zone. And I don't know what that does. You're just adding on to the stats here, which is nice. The numbers are going to look fairly even. By the end of the game, the Bee Diggers had a 160-yard advantage by halftime. But that has been dwindled down considerably here in the second half. I shouldn't say considerably because the Bee Diggers did score on their first possession. 9 seconds to go from the 17-yard line of Brush. Round back to throw. Looks, throws deep over the middle. Incomplete. And another timeout is called with 4 seconds to go. Oh, gosh. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. So 1 more play for the Bee Diggers on defense. Because that offense has been out there the whole game. The only change they made was at the quarterback position. Zach Dahl was benched unless he got hurt in favor of Ethan Brown. But 1 more play into the end zone and this game will be over. At least that's what University wants, to throw it into the end zone to have a shot. And a touchdown still only counts for 6 points. Although they're down by 41 at the Brush 17-yard line. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. So 5 receivers in on the formation. Brown with a 5-step drop. Looks, throws it deep up the left side. The pass is going to be broken up, and there's a flag down. That might be called interference against the Bee Diggers, which would give University 1 more play. The game cannot end on a defensive penalty. Let's see if that's the call. Yeah, it can't end on a defensive penalty. I haven't seen the call yet. It should be half the distance, but based on that interception the Bee Diggers had in the first half, where the ball somehow was placed to the Brush 1 after a roughing the passer penalty, I don't know. Looks like it will be pass interference against the Bee Diggers, although I didn't see the indication at all. Or maybe a hold. I don't know. The ball is going from the 17 to the 8. All right, that's half the distance. All right, fellas, let's get it done here. Final play. Yoshimura in motion. 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Brown is going to take it himself right up the middle to the 5. Goes for the end zone. He spins. And is he in? Nope, he's down at the 1. That's the end of the game. Ethan Brown goes for 7 yards. The Bee Diggers kept him out of the end zone. Final score, Brush 61, University 20. We'll come back on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. The Bee Diggers defeat the University Bulldogs 61-20. Bee Digger post-game shows brought to you by Mr. D's Ace Farm and Home Center in Sterling Brush and Fort Morgan, your farm and ranch headquarters for all your farm and ranch supplies, and they carry feed for all your animals and pets. Mr. D's Ace Farm and Home Center. Bee Diggers got on the board first, a 7-0 lead on a 47-yard pass from Arnoldo Matos Garcia to Alec Peterson. It made it again 7-0. And then the Bee Diggers came back a little bit later on in the first quarter. 28-yard run by Kyle Rosenbrock. The PAT was good. It was 14-0. A few plays later, Mikey Gutierrez picked off a pass, went 47 yards on the interception for a touchdown, 21-0. And then with 21 seconds to go, make it 33 seconds to go on a 21-second drive. Late in the first quarter, Nico Guzman caught a 27-yard pass, and it was 28-0. University came back a 9-play, 67-yard drive in 4:24. Andrew Larson with a 16-yard touchdown catch off the pass of Zach Dahl. 28-7 was the score. 2 plays later, Gutierrez scored from 34 yards out, 35-7 Bee Diggers. And then the Bee Diggers made it 42-7, 28-yard interception returned by Alec Peterson, but University countered 13 plays, 72 yards in 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Carson Cox, a 4-yard touchdown pass from the backup quarterback Ethan Brown. Right before halftime, the B-Diggers scored 2 touchdowns in a span of about 30 seconds, 10-yard pass to Nico Guzman, and 77 yards in the final play to Alec Peterson. It was 55-14. B.J. Hirschfeld scored from a yard out to make it 61-14 on Brush's first drive of the second half, and then Carson Cox with a 10-yard TD catch, his second of the game, and that was it. B-Diggers win the game 61-20. University drops to 0-3 in league play, 3-4 overall. B-Diggers are 3-0 in the Patriot and 7-0 on the season. Individually for the visiting B-Diggers, Kyle Rosenbrock had 8 carries for 129 yards. Mikey Gutierrez had 6 for 59. Trent Mount did have 1 carry, make it 2 for 3 yards. Conrad Cole 2 for 10. B.J. Hirschfeld had 3 carries for 6 yards, including a 1-yard touchdown run. The B-Diggers had 200 yards on the ground, 424 overall. And Matos Garcia had a carry for 18 yards. Rosenbrock through the air completed, 6, make it 5 of 10 passes for 152 yards. Matos Garcia 1 for 47. That was a touchdown. Leading receiver was Alec Peterson, 2 catches for 124 yards, although Guzman had 3 catches for 58 yards and 2 scores. The B-Diggers outgained University 424-282. The Bulldogs had 36 yards on the ground and 246 through the air as Zach Dahl threw 17 passes in the game, and he completed 9 for 121 yards. He also threw 2 interceptions. Ethan Brown in the game completed 9 passes, 9 out of 16 for 125 yards and 1 interception. He did have 2 touchdown passes. Andrew Larson was the big receiver here for University, 7 catches for 131 yards and 1 touchdown. So that was the story here from University High School in Greeley, with the B-Diggers scoring 28 points in the opening quarter and winning this game going away by a score of 61-20. And now let's bring in the head coach of the B-Diggers, Randy Dreitz. We thought that the coach would never get up here because the game was never going to end because it took so darn long to play, especially, Coach, that first half didn't seem like it was going to end anytime soon, but thank goodness for that incredible 77-yard pass from Rosenbrock to Peterson. If not, we'd still be out here playing football.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it was a long game. It was a weird game tonight. It seemed like, we had it in hand, but we had some letdowns on our special teams a little bit, and they were able to throw the ball too easy on us tonight. We're definitely going to work on some things this week, but overall I thought, our kids played hard. They did a great job, and University fought hard and never gave up. So we just got to keep improving each week, and every phase of the game, not just offense, not just defense, but every phase.
It seems defensively, you mentioned you gave up too many yards, but you also had 2 interception returns for a touchdown. It's almost like Jekyll and Hyde. I'm sure you want somewhere in the middle where, okay, if you don't score a touchdown defensively, at least you hold them down a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly. We just I don't know what it was tonight, judging of the ball or something of that nature, but we did a great job on a lot of things, but a couple areas we need to improve on, and we're going to sure work on it this week. And I think the biggest thing for me is our kickoff coverage. We've got to definitely do a better job.
When Kyle was in there at quarterback after Matos Garcia took several snaps, it looked like you made a concerted effort to make sure that you were going to work on the passing game, because he threw quite a few passes there in the opening half.
Yeah, we wanted to work on it a little bit. We thought we got a little bit conservative in our previous games, but with the way the game went, we had to do what we did. But we definitely wanted to work on it a little bit, and I thought we did a pretty good job.
And you kept the first team out there in the third quarter. Did you have any apprehension to make sure you want to keep them out there so they get some reps? But I know that even with a big lead, you're a little bit wary to make sure that these players don't get injured. You don't want a player injured with a big lead in there, but you still want to execute because it seems like, Coach, when you play just 24 minutes of football, it's almost like you had a bye.
Exactly. You want to keep your guys fresh and things like that. But, the big thing is that, I think we only had our starters in there for 3 plays in the second half, maybe 4. And then we pulled them out and before we scored, and the young kids scored, which was good to see. But we're trying to get those young guys in, and yeah, it's a fine line. When do you pull your guys so you don't have injuries and that type of thing? And I thought they played a good half of football and not too much the second half. It's good to see that we're doing so well, but on the same token, you got to be ready to play all 4 quarters like we did last week. And next week's going to be a tough game against Sterling, and we're back at home, luckily, and we'll have our hands full with. They have a good receiver on their team and some good backs, and they're a good football team, from what I gather. And we'll watch film and judge our own conclusion, but they're definitely a good football team that we'll have to contend with.
Yeah, taking on the Eaton Reds on one of our sister stations tonight, 105.7 KPMX. Final thing, it's October 10th. Seems that the weather's cooperated pretty much. I thought it might be a little bit cooler tonight, but it didn't seem to be a factor at all.
Well, you better knock on wood. Let me tell you, we didn't have snow on the ground, but it was a sloppy mess on our sidelines. My feet are soaked. They had some rain up here, and it was a mess. So you walk down the middle of that field, and it's pretty sloppy.
But there wasn't too much slippage by any of the players. At least I didn't see it. Did you see something differently out there, or was it fairly dry on the field, even though it was moist towards the sidelines and in the middle of the field?
Well, I don't think we had too much slippage. We had an issue with throwing the ball once. Kyle slipped right out of his hand, and Mikey missed a pitch. Kind of slipped because he says the ball was wet. But we got to make sure that we can play in all conditions. But knock on wood, we like this nicer weather.
Randy, congratulations on another Bee Digger victory.
Thank you very much.
That's Brushhead football coach Randy Dreitz after the Bee Diggers defeated University tonight by a score of 61-20. They're now 7-0 overall. Again, you can check us out on Twitter at KSIR Sports for updates, as well as Facebook at 1010 KSIR Sports, and, of course, our KSIR B106 channel on YouTube, and more video as well at KSIRSports.com. Bee Diggers and Sterling Tigers next Friday night, as the coach mentioned, from Bee Digger Stadium at 7 o'clock on 1010 and KSIR.com. I'll be rejoined by Dave Urich. Outstanding job by our sound engineer and producer, Rose Condas, our studio coordinator, Alan Lance. I'm John Beltran with a final score once again tonight from Greeley. Brush 61, University 20 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.